Out of the stretcher, she be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his beat, a chef gon' cook. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson ready for some preseason football. Off we go from Denver. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On play action, Murray. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Right side, that's Lyman. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And man, the play action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Come on. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Go on. On third down, Murray. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
But you know the old saying, Mike, the games don't count, but they matter. And these are the kind of things that really matter. Efficiency, in and out of the huddle, really work the offense and the process. And that's exactly what we saw here. To be this well-oiled early in the year is a great sign of things to come once we get to the regular season here in a couple weeks.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And Their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Rolling right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jason Collins.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Flush to his right, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see.
The ball comes out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Broncos offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Murray will throw. Moving to his right. There he goes again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there.
And he's into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Down Denver. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Jones now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's a designed run for Murray. Whoa, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Murray from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Power run inside. Here's Conner. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. On the kick. This is Conner. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Greg Greenlaw in on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll go again here to Connor. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Now he'll run. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Connor. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he'll take it on in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Prater tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. A 1st down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 35-yard line.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Now it is 1st and goal.
7 yards. That's good.
Now Murray keeping it himself. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. The Broncos have it. Look at him go. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cards offense about ready to take over once more. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Cardinals.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. TJ Watt up to make the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On first down, here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4. A run with Dobbins. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tackled there by Matt Wilson. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. 3rd and inches. Now it's Dobbins. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're gonna line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. They'll throw on first down with Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. He'll be taken down, but but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Good for the Cardinals. First down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. McLaughlin now on the return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He connects with Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Nix to throw. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact. And the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
47-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stop comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Hold on a second. Ready?
Throwing. Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. 12 yards there and a first down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these 2 squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Stidham going to throw on first down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And He'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
To A.T. Perry. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stidham.
Brings up second.
He's going to look for the home run ball. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Stidham to the air once more. He's got a man open. It's Sherfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
To throw again, it's Stidham. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Carter on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Cardinals offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down. A gain of 15.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. He locates the big tight end, DeGuara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try it now with Benson. 1st down and more. He's inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
A gain of 22 yards.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A 37-yard attempt.
Brady Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. McLaughlin now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. Throwing on first down, it's Stidham. A short one into the hands of Troutman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
A run. Here's the fullback, Thornton. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Round of shotgun, it's Stidham. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now.
Stidham on the run to the right. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2. They are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from goal post all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
A tight end in motion now. Pass right side. That's Ryman. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That'll be caught by Simi Fehoko. And he will score! Simi Fehoko. Touchdown, Arizona. Prater, extra point is good. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage.
27.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This one to the tight end, Troutman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Out breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go, set. Come.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Second and a yard. Here's Stidham. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing again. Stidham. Quick throw, taken in. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Denver. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go. And that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He knocks it through. And the Broncos go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Cardinals 31. Will Butts to kick off for the Broncos.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Amari DiMercado to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
19.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. They work this out wide to Benson. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Brissett. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
19. Check.
Here is Brissett. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
To the right side here, pass is caught. they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
We're set to throw on 2nd down. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Brissett. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds now inside the 25-yard line.
That's another 19. First down.
On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Prater on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage.
Broncos 34.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
A play fake now. Stidham. Deep ball downfield for Sherfield. Oh, yeah. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. Broncos go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This returnable is DeMercado. And And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19, 10, 12, 12, go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
19.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
We're set now on 1st down. Throwing right, it's taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
19, 19, 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cardinals.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down and 3.
19.
They'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll keep it on the ground. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. On 2nd down, it's Brissett. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Throwing, Brissett. He connects with Palmer on that one. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Brissett. He keeps it himself. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Broncos say they have it. And yes, they do. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Arizona will take its 1st timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.